Sanfrecilla is being punched right out by apprentice Dave Butcher to fend off the challenge of the oncoming, that's Pacman, in the sixth race over a distance of 1,100 meters. Now it's Sanfrecilla's second win in 3 starts, and while her rider is getting his 17th of the season. Pacman, as we said, was in second. Back in third was Precise Moment, and the 4th place finisher was Against the Odds. Tansley Thompson and Jovan Paul Muti is doing the leading. That's after Sanfrecilla won race number 6 over a distance of 1,100 meters, and the time of the event was 1:07.4, and as we said, she won it by a half length over Pacman. Back in third was Precise Moment. The 4th place finisher was Against the Odds, and completing the high five was Bonnie. And following the running of race number 6, Mrs. Barbara Kangaloo was presented with a cup by Mrs. Bassau for her late sons Wendell Kangaloo's contributions to the horse racing industry. We are now to race number 7, and this is the penultimate event of the day, and all 7 will be starting over a distance of 1,750 meters. Horses rated 70 to 55 in action. Ready for the 7th race, and straight away they're off, and well away, No Just Cause, as well as Lady Angelica. Against the fence is Odin. The grey is Pistons and Rings as they move to the far turn, or rather the first bend, and the leader is No Just Cause from Odin. Then comes Lady Angelica on the outside. After that one is You Crazy Diamond racing in front of Pistons and Rings. Firelight, the favorite, is one from last, and the back marker this time is Burst of Energy. So that's the field as they come to the 1,300 meter pole, and Odin leads narrowly over Lady Angelica in second. In third is You Crazy Diamond, then a length back to No Just Cause, then Pistons and Rings. After that one is Firelight. After Firelight is Burst of Energy as they come to the 1,000 meter pole, and Odin leads narrowly by a half length. Here is Lady Angelica and You Crazy Diamond, Pistons and Rings, traveling nicely on the inside in fourth. Then a couple of lengths back to Burst of Energy. After Burst of Energy is No Just Cause. The favorite Firelight has about 7 lengths to find as they go to the far turn. And the leader now is Pistons and Rings. Pistons and Rings narrowly over Lady Angelica. You Crazy Diamond is now back in third. Odin is now starting to fall away on the inside in fourth. Then Burst of Energy. Firelight is getting the hurry up, and this one still has a lot of work to do. That's the favorite, and No Just Cause has dropped out last. They come to the 300 meter marker, and Pistons and Rings is serving it up to them here. Pistons and Rings leads by 4 lengths. In second spot is stablemate Lady Angelica. Back in third is now Burst of Energy as You Crazy Diamond is starting to one pace, but it's all about Pistons and Rings, and this one has put this race to bed in some style from a long way. Pistons and Ring is being eased right down to score in the 7th race, wins nicely in the end. In second spot is Lady Angelica. Pistons and Rings put in behind him a number of substandard runs and coasting to victory in the 2-turn 7th race. Now he eased himself to the front, going to the far turn, and it was only going to be one winner thereafter. He eventually won it by 5 good-looking lengths in front of stablemate Lady Angelica, with Firelight the favorite back in third, Burst of Energy filling 4th spot. Pistons and Rings taking race number 7 and taking it as he pleased, as he's been led back to the winner's enclosure by his trainer John O'Brien, and helping out is Jerry Hardin. The successful jockey was Dylan Kilawan, and Pistons and Rings won the 2-turn race in a time of 1:54.1, and as we said, he won it by 5 solid lengths indeed. The final race is next, and a field of 11 involved, and these horses rated 80 to 50 will be in action over a distance of 1,300 meters. Let's go to the call. Ready for a start for the final event, and away they go. Very slow to leave was Farad. Becquerel bounces out of the starting gate and leads already by a length and a half. Lone Shark is in the second spot. Kara's Officer Icon Keychain rushing up on the inside as Lone Shark goes backwards at this time in fourth. Then Star Tiger on the far side is next. Then Unquestionable as they move to the 900 meter marker. Following Unquestionable through his Wild Shuffle. Then away Johannesburg on the inside. Quick City is next. Langamore has a lot of work to do at this point in time, and Farad is well behind. They move past the 800-meter pole, and the leader is Officer Ike Desnaroli over Becquerel. Here's Lone Shark drawing in on the outside into third spot, relegating Keychain to fourth. Then Unquestionable, away Johannesburg, Star Tiger, Wild the Shuffle. That's the leading pack. Langamoy is starting to find his best ride. He still has about 12 lengths to find as they come to the 300-meter pole, and Officer Ike still has a narrow advantage. Tracked now by Lone Shark, and Lone Shark takes over as they turn to run for the judge, and it's Officer Ike and Lone Shark. Back in third is Keychain, and here is Wild Shuffle rushing home on the outside with just about 150 meters to go, and Wild Shuffle just absolutely inhaled them, and Wild Shuffle pours it on with just about 25 meters to go. Scores on scores by 2 in the end. Shuffle gobbling up the ground on his way to a convincing victory. No, it was a splendid ride by leading apprentice Dave Butcher as he gets his second of the day. There he is, punching Wild Shuffle out to the finishing line. He eventually won it by a length and a half. That's the 5-year-old bay gelding. And as we said, Dave Butcher getting his second win of the day. That's after guiding Safratila to success in the 6th race. Officer Ike checked in second. Lone Shark was back in third, while Becquerel finished in 4th spot. Now doing the lead-in is Mr. Kangaloo, and of course his mother, Mrs. Barbara Kangaloo, and helping out is the trainer of the horse, the tallest gentleman in the picture. That's Terence Thomas. So Wild Shuffle taking the final race and taking it in style, I have to say. He was down in the back in the early stages of the event and came alive in the home stretch to win the event by 1.5 lengths. As we said, he got the better of Officer Ike. Back in third was Lone Shark, and the 4th place finisher was Becquerel. So that's Winner's Circle for race day 30. Until next time, so long for now.